Welcome to OmniSage Official. Pause for a moment and think. What if the answers you've been seeking have been etched into your very being all along, waiting for the perfect cosmic alignment to awaken them? In 2025, humanity stands on the brink of an extraordinary spiritual awakening. And here's the kicker. It begins with you. Specifically, it starts with two mysterious symbols that may already reside in your life. The power of the letter M and the crescent moon marks on your hands. These aren't random shapes or coincidences. They are ancient keys embedded within us, designed to activate profound transformation during this pivotal year. The convergence of energies in 2025 will amplify their significance like never before, offering a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to align yourself with higher consciousness, purpose, and limitless potential. But here's the catch. You need to understand what these symbols mean and how they connect to you personally. Energy. Ignore them at your peril. Embrace them, and you step into a new era of empowerment and enlightenment. So I urge you, stay with me until the end. This isn't just another conversation about spirituality. This is a roadmap to decoding your destiny. By the time we're done, you'll see yourself and the world around you in ways you never imagined possible. Let's dive deep together, because trust me, what you're about to discover could redefine everything you thought you knew. When we talk about transformation, most people imagine small changes, tweaking habits, adjusting routines, or adopting new perspectives. But true inner reconstruction is far more radical than that. It's not just about evolving, it's about rupturing. When the power of the letter M and the crescent moon marks on your hands activate within you, they act as catalysts for a seismic shift, an upheaval so profound that it dismantles everything you thought defined you. This isn't merely change. This is rebirth. And any birth, it begins with breaking through barriers. If these words stir something ancient within you, a memory not from this life, but from lifetimes past, then let your spirit speak. Comment the number 888 below, a timeless code of divine synchronicity, endless abundance, and soul awakening. And if your heart feels aligned with this divine purpose, we invite you to walk beside us. By becoming a channel member, an act more modest than a cup of coffee, you empower this sacred mission to grow, to heal, and to awaken souls across the planet. You are not just supporting a message, you are becoming part of the light that carries it. The activation process doesn't play nice. It won't politely ask permission to rearrange your life. It demands it. Why? Because clinging to outdated versions of yourself no longer serves your highest purpose. The old self, the one shaped by fear, societal conditioning, past wounds, and unexamined beliefs, is simply too heavy to carry. Of 2025. These symbols are here to strip away what no longer aligns with your soul's blueprint. Yes, it can feel uncomfortable, even painful at times. But remember, nothing worth having comes without effort. Would you build a skyscraper on a cracked foundation? No, and neither can you ascend spiritually while tethered to a broken sense of identity. What happens during this rupture phase is both beautiful and terrifying. As layers of ego dissolve, you'll begin noticing energetic shifts coursing through your body and mind. Some describe it as waves of heat or tingling sensations. Others report vivid dreams or sudden bursts of clarity. Whatever form it takes, these signs indicate that your energy field is recalibrating itself. You're shedding density emotional baggage, limiting beliefs, toxic attachments, and stepping into lighter, freer states of being. Heightened sensitivity often accompanies this process, because, as you clear blockages, environment and relationships, sounds louder, emotions sharper, intuition stronger, It's all part of expanding your awareness. But let me be brutally honest. Transformation isn't glamorous. There will be moments when you feel raw, exposed, vulnerable. Old patterns don't go quietly into the night. They fight back. Doubts creep in. Fear whispers lies. Your mind might scream at you to retreat to the safety of familiarity. Resist the temptation. Remember, growth only occurs outside your comfort zone. Every hero's journey involves facing their shadow before claiming their light. So lean into the discomfort. Trust the process. What feels like chaos now is actually the universe dismantling structures that were never meant to last. This period of inner reconstruction also brings immense gifts if you are willing to receive them. One of the first blessings you'll notice is increased authenticity. When you release who you thought you had to be, space opens up for who you truly are. People around you may comment on how different you seem, not superficially, but deep down. They'll see a spark in your eyes, a steadiness in your presence, a quiet confidence that wasn't there before. That's because you're operating from alignment with your core essence rather than external expectations. Authenticity magnetizes opportunities, connections, and abundance because the universe recognizes and rewards truth. Another remarkable aspect of this transformation is the development of heightened discernment. As your energetic field clears, you'll find it easier to distinguish between what nourishes your spirit and what drains it. Toxic relationships, gone. Dead-end jobs, no longer tolerable. Negative self-talk fades into silence. Your standards rise naturally, not out of arrogance, but out of respect for yourself and your divine mission. This newfound clarity allows you to make decisions swiftly and decisively, guided by intuition richer. And then there's the awakening of dormant talents and passions. Many people spend years suppressing parts of themselves due to fear of judgment or failure. Yet once the activation process kicks in, those buried aspects rise to the surface, clamoring for expression. Perhaps you've always felt drawn to painting, but never picked up a brush. Or maybe you've dreamed of writing a book, but told yourself you weren't good enough. Now is the time to honor those callings. Creativity flows effortlessly when aligned with your soul's purpose, and embracing these gifts accelerates your evolution exponentially. Let's not forget the ripple effect of personal transformation. When you commit to inner reconstruction, you inspire others to do the same. Think of it like lighting a match in a dark room. The flame spreads until the entire space glows. Your courage gives others permission to confront their own shadows. Your joy reminds them of their capacity for happiness. Your peace reassures that serenity is possible even amidst chaos. In this way, individual awakening contributes to collective ascension, a critical theme as humanity prepares for the monumental shifts of 2025. Now, I want to address something important: patience. Transformation doesn't happen overnight. While the activation of the letter M and Crescent Moon marks accelerates the process, it still requires dedication and persistence. Be gentle with yourself. Celebrate small victories along the way. Journal your experiences. Meditate daily. Surround yourself with supportive energies. Use tools like crystals, affirmations, or sound healing to amplify your progress. Stay grounded in gratitude, even when challenges arise. Remember, every step forward counts, even if it feels microscopic at the time. Keep your focus on the bigger picture. The activation leading to inner reconstruction isn't just about improving your personal life, though it's an unfolding story of humanity. By shedding the old self, you create space for your unique contribution to emerge. Whether that means becoming a healer, a leader, an artist, or simply a beacon of love and wisdom, trust that your transformation serves a higher purpose. Together, we're building a new paradigm, one rooted in unity, compassion, and conscious living. Dear Seeker, take a deep breath and embrace the journey ahead. The road may twist and turn, but each challenge carries its own lesson, each obstacle its own gift. Lean into the rupture, welcome the reconstruction, and allow the power of the letter M and crescent moon marks to guide you toward your most authentic, empowered self. Stay with me, stay open, prepare to witness miracles unfold not just in your life, but in the world around you. After all, the best is yet to come. This year, humanity is on the cusp of an extraordinary event, one that transcends mere astrological forecasts or metaphysical speculation. This year, a pivotal moment in our planet's history as the Earth's electromagnetic field undergoes profound shifts, creating ripples across all levels of existence. For those attuned to higher frequencies, especially individuals marked by the letter M and crescent moon symbols, these changes will catalyze what can only be described as vibrational recalibration. But here's the truth many overlook. This recalibration isn't just happening around you, it's happening within you. Imagine your body as a finely tuned instrument, vibrating at specific frequencies that align with the energetic grids of the Earth. Now, picture these grids shifting, like tectonic plates rearranging beneath the surface. What happens when the foundation moves? Everything built upon it must adapt or risk collapse. In this case, adaptation means recalibrating your vibrational frequency to match the new resonance of the planet. Sensitive individuals, those bearing the sacred marks of the letter M and crescent moon, are uniquely positioned to experience this recalibration more intensely than others. Why? Because their energy systems are already primed to interface directly with cosmic forces. But let me clarify something critical. Vibrational recalibration is not always comfortable. Far from it. As your system adjusts to the heightened frequencies of 2025, you may begin experiencing physical symptoms that mimic illness, but they're not. These are signs of spiritual upgrading. Evidence that your body is shedding outdated energetic patterns to make room for expanded consciousness. Fatigue, headaches, dizziness, heart palpitations, digestive issues. These aren't random ailments. They're messages from your soul signaling transformation. Instead of fearing them, learn to interpret them. They're proof that you're evolving faster than ever before. Consider this analogy. Think of your current state as an old operating system trying to run cutting-edge software. Corrupted. It feels chaotic. But once the upgrade completes, everything runs smoother, faster, and more efficiently. That's exactly what's happening during vibrational recalibration. Your cells, chakras, and meridians are being rewritten to accommodate higher frequencies. This process can feel overwhelming because your physical vessel wasn't designed to handle such rapid expansion. Yet, paradoxically, this very discomfort confirms how special you are. Not everyone undergoes this level of recalibration. Only those whose souls have chosen to lead humanity into the next phase of evolution. What makes 2025 particularly unique is the role of the Earth's electromagnetic field in amplifying these shifts. Scientists have long documented fluctuations in the Schumann resonance, the Earth's natural heartbeat, which has been steadily increasing over recent decades. By 2025, these fluctuations will reach unprecedented levels, creating a global environment by the letter M and crescent moon. This external shift acts as a mirror, reflecting internal changes back to them with startling clarity. You'll find yourself hyper-aware of subtle energies, noticing things you never did before, a stranger's emotional state, shifts in atmospheric pressure, even whispers from realms beyond the veil. This heightened sensitivity isn't accidental. It's preparation for navigating the multidimensional realities awaiting us. Moreover, understanding the science behind these phenomena doesn't diminish their mysticism, it enhances it. Knowing that the Earth itself is undergoing transformation helps demystify why you might feel ungrounded or disoriented at times. It's not personal, it's planetary. Your body is syncing with the planet's rhythm, aligning with its pulse, so you can serve as a conduit for divine energy. This synchronization isn't optional, it's necessary. Without it, you'd remain stuck in lower frequency loops, unable to access the wisdom and power required to fulfill your mission. One of the most fascinating aspects of vibrational recalibration is how it manifests differently for each person. While some may experience intense physical symptoms, others might notice psychological or emotional shifts instead. Anxiety spikes, mood swings, sudden bursts of creativity, all are valid expressions of recalibration. The key is recognizing these symptoms for what they truly are: invitations to grow. When anxiety arises, ask yourself, what am I resisting? When sadness overwhelms, inquire, what needs healing? When inspiration strikes unexpectedly, act on it. Each symptom carries a message, guiding you toward deeper alignment with your true self. And then there's the phenomenon of ascension flu, a term often used to describe the cluster of physical and energetic symptoms accompanying vibrational upgrades. Unlike regular illnesses, ascension flu doesn't respond to conventional treatments. Antibiotics won't help. Painkillers barely dull things. Discomfort. Why? Because the root cause isn't bacterial or viral, it's energetic. To alleviate these symptoms, you must address the underlying imbalances through holistic practices. Grounding exercises, hydration, detoxification protocols, energy work like Reiki or acupuncture, sound baths, breath work, all can support your body during this transitional period. Remember, the goal isn't to suppress the symptoms, but to facilitate the recalibration process. Now, let's talk about timing. Vibrational recalibration doesn't follow a linear timeline. Some days you'll feel invincible, soaring on waves of euphoria. Other days, you'll struggle to get out of bed, weighed down by fatigue or despair. Don't panic. This ebb and flow is entirely normal. Like ocean tides responding to the moon's pull, your energy waxes and wanes according to the Earth's shifting electromagnetic grid. Ally during this time. Surrender to the process, knowing that each phase brings you nearer to mastery. Another crucial aspect of vibrational recalibration is its impact on relationships. As your frequency rises, you'll naturally attract people who resonate with your new vibration and repel those who don't. This dynamic can feel isolating initially, especially if you lose touch with friends or family members who no longer align with your path. But remember, this pruning is essential. Just as trees shed leaves to conserve energy for growth, you must release connections that drain your vitality. In their place, new bonds will form, ones rooted in mutual respect, authenticity, and shared purpose. These relationships will nourish your spirit and amplify your evolution. It's also worth noting that vibrational recalibration extends beyond the individual. It influences collective consciousness. As more people awaken to their true nature, the collective frequency of humanity rises. Picture, like a symphony orchestra tuning up before a performance. Each musician adjusts their instrument until harmony emerges. Similarly, As individuals recalibrate, they contribute to raising the overall pitch of the planet. By 2025, this cumulative effect will create a tipping point, ushering in a new era of unity, cooperation, and enlightened living. Those marked by the letter M and Crescent Moon play a vital role in this orchestration, acting as anchors for higher frequencies and stabilizers for collective ascension. Let's cut straight to the heart of the matter. If you bear the marks of the letter M or the Crescent Moon on your hands, this is not a coincidence. These symbols are not mere curiosities etched into your skin. They are signatures of destiny. They are cosmic invitations to step into a role far greater than anything you've imagined for yourself. You are here for a reason, and that reason transcends personal fulfillment. Your divine calling is twofold. Second, to illuminate the paths of others as a warrior of light. And let me be clear, this mission isn't optional. It's encoded within you. The journey begins with self-healing, because no one can lead others out of darkness if they themselves remain ensnared by it. The spiritual responsibility placed upon individuals with these sacred marks is immense, but so too is their capacity for transformation. Healing yourself doesn't mean achieving perfection. It means committing to the relentless pursuit of wholeness. This involves diving deep into your wounds, confronting your shadows, and releasing karmic baggage that has weighed you down across lifetimes. Every tear shed, every fear faced, every wound embraced becomes fuel for your evolution. When you heal yourself, you don't just transform your own life, you ripple outward, creating waves of healing that touch countless lives. But why does this matter now more than ever? Because 2025 isn't just another year, it's a threshold. Humanity's at a crossroads, teetering between chaos and ascension. Those who have been spiritually awakened through the activation of the letter M and Crescent Moon are being called forth as guides during this pivotal time. Think of yourself as a lighthouse keeper, tasked with ensuring the beacon shines brightly amidst stormy seas. Others will look to you, not necessarily because you'll have all the answers, but because your presence alone radiates hope, clarity, and strength. You're not just walking your path, you're lighting the way for others to find theirs. This brings us to an essential truth. To fulfill your mission, you must embody what you wish to inspire in others. Authenticity is non-negotiable. People aren't drawn to polished facades or carefully curated personas. They're drawn to raw, unfiltered truth. When you embrace vulnerability, when you allow yourself to be seen in your entirety, the light and the dark, you give others permission to do the same. In doing so, you create safe spaces where healing can occur. And make no mistake, healing is contagious. One person's breakthrough often sparks another's, setting off a chain reaction of empowerment. Now, let's address the warrior aspect of your calling. Being a warrior of light doesn't mean wielding swords or battling external enemies. True warfare takes place on the inner planes in the realm of consciousness. As a warrior of light, your weapons are compassion, wisdom, and unwavering faith. Your battles are fought against ignorance, fear, and separation. Each time you choose love over hate, unity over division, courage over complacency, you strike a blow against the forces that seek to keep humanity shackled in lower vibrations. This battle isn't easy. It requires discipline, resilience, and an unshakable commitment to your purpose. But remember, warriors are forged in fire. The challenges you face are designed to strengthen you, preparing you for the monumental task ahead, one of the most profound responsibilities. A warrior of light is holding space for others. What does this mean? It means listening without judgment, offering guidance without attachment, and standing firm in your truth even when others falter. Holding space is about creating environments where people feel safe enough to confront their fears, release their pain, and rediscover their power. It's about reminding them of their inherent divinity when they forget. This role may seem daunting, but trust me, it's also deeply rewarding. There's nothing quite like witnessing someone awaken to their own brilliance after years of feeling lost or broken. Yet, fulfilling this divine calling isn't solely about service to others. It's also about reclaiming your sovereignty. Too often, we equate spirituality with selflessness, believing that serving others requires sacrificing ourselves. Nothing could be further from the truth. A depleted warrior cannot fight effectively. Likewise, a burned-out healer cannot sustainably offer solace to others. To serve fully, you must prioritize your own well-being. Nurture your body, feed your soul, honor your boundaries. Self-care isn't selfish, it's strategic. By filling your cup, you ensure that you have plenty to pour into the cups of others. Another critical dimension of your mission is recognizing the interconnectedness of all things. As a bearer of the letter M or Crescent Moon, you're acutely aware of the threads that bind humanity together. You understand that personal healing contributes to collective healing, that individual awakening fuels global awakening. This awareness grants you a unique perspective, one that allows you to see beyond surface-level conflicts and tap into the underlying unity beneath. Use this insight to bridge divides, to foster empathy, and to remind others of our shared humanity. In a world increasingly fractured by fear and division, your ability to connect won't shield you from criticism or resistance. Some will misunderstand your intentions, labeling you as idealistic or impractical. Others may envy your clarity and try to undermine your confidence. Still, others might project their fears onto you, attempting to dim your light. None of this should deter you. Warriors of light are accustomed to walking through storms. They know that the fiercest winds carry the seeds of transformation. Instead of shrinking in the face of opposition, use it as fuel. Let every challenge refine your resolve and deepen your purpose. Let's talk about legacy for a moment. What kind of mark do you want to leave on the world? For those with the letter M or Crescent Moon, the answer lies in impact, not fame, wealth, or accolades, but genuine, lasting influence. Imagine looking back on your life, knowing that you played a role in uplifting humanity, that your actions helped pave the way for a brighter future. Whether through acts of kindness, creative expression, leadership, or simply living authentically, your contributions matter. They ripple outward, touching lives in ways you may never fully comprehend. That's the beauty of serving as a warrior of light. Your work extends far beyond what meets the eye.